What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from geeksterlabs.com. How you guys doing today? Well, the product I'm going to be showing you is something that was sent to me free for review from BodyGuardz. And today we have the BodyGuardz ScreenGuardz Pure plus the new crown. And so for those of you that aren't familiar with my videos, I've been using BodyGuardz products for quite some time now. I'm a big fan of their product. I've been using the BodyGuardz Pure, which is their glass screen shield, their tempered glass screen shield, for ever since they first came out with them on all of my iOS devices. So I have them on my iPad mini, I have them on my iPad Air, and I've been using them on all my iPhones. I have not put a ScreenGuardz Pure on my iPhone 6, and the reason because of that is because I didn't really like the way the coverage was, because the regular ScreenGuardz Pure didn't actually go all the way to the edge of the screen. As you guys know, the iPhone 6 has that nice, really sharp, rounded edges to the screen itself. And so because their glass screen shield wasn't able to go too far to the edge, I didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't actually put it or install one on my iPhone 6. But thankfully, at CES, they debuted and showed us this brand new product, the crown, which is ingenious. When they showed this to me, I was like, that totally makes sense. Why didn't someone come up with that before? Obviously, they were one of the first ones to do it. And so what this basically is, the crown is basically like an aluminum bumper almost. Like it's a molded aluminum rim that goes around the screen shield, and that's how it gives you that full protection that goes around the whole edge of the iPhone 6. Really cool product. I've been really waiting for the perfect time to test it out and to check it out and do the install. So I'm going to give you guys the install and give you guys my thoughts on what I think about the ScreenGuardz Pure on my iPhone 6. So I'm going to attempt to do this install on camera. I'm pretty nervous. I'm pretty sure I'm going to screw this up. Let's get into it. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what comes with the ScreenGuardz BodyGuardz Pure. And one of the things I really like is that they now have this, like, these little install discs. So if you have this here, this tray, you can actually use the tray to do the install and to line everything up perfectly. So as you can see, everything is included in the kit right here. We have the aluminum bumper rim right there. We have the instructions on how it works. We have the Advantage program, which is a cool program that you guys can use if you need to replace your ScreenGuardz or to get discounts on future products. I believe that's what all that is about right there. So that's information on that. We have a microfiber cleaning cloth, pretty small, but it should do the trick. Some dust removal stickers, which is very nice to use if you ever do the install and you notice there's a couple places where there's a piece of dust that's underneath there. You can actually use a sticker to remove that dust, and a BodyGuardz sticker. So let's push this stuff out of the way. So here we have the rim, and the actual BodyGuardz Pure is in here. It's inside the tray. So we are going to, I'm going to attempt, like I said, to do this on camera, since it's not exactly something I could do ahead of time and then do again for you after the fact. So let's get down to it. So I have my iPhone here. We're going to wipe it down. All right, I'm back. So I'm 95% sure I got all the dust off the iPhone screen. With my luck, I'll probably be a little dot someplace here that I didn't even notice. So basically it says the first step you need to do is to remove the back liner to expose the adhesive. So I believe that's this side right here. I'm going to flip it over, snap it onto there, and then apply pressure, and it should line up perfectly. So let's check it out. Going to place it down like so, snap it in place. All right, so step 2 is to place it on top of there. Now now I'm on to step 3, so I'm going to remove this piece right here. There's that piece right there. So you can see it's spreading out right there. I don't see any dust so far. Let's get my microfiber cleaning cloth and wipe it a couple times. I really hope I didn't get any dust in there, because I can't stand that, getting dust underneath the screen protector. Oops, is there a little piece of dust? I think there's a little piece of dust. Dun dun dun. Right there in the corner. Let me get it in focus. So if that happens, I remember we have our dust removal stickers right here. So I believe what I do is I pull the sticker off, lift up the corner, and place the sticker in it, and I should be able to pull it out of there. Wow, that actually worked. I didn't think it was going to work that well. Let me see. Wipe it out, wipe it out. Wow, it worked. That's cool. Okay. I used to get these stickers all the time in screen shields with other screen shields. I was like, what the heck are these stickers for? I never understood how to use them. And I watched one of BodyGuardz videos, and they should give you a demonstration of how that works. So that is, dang, that's pretty good. That's probably one of the first times I've done it without having that much dust. I always get little pieces of dust in there and screw that up. So we're good to go. So now we have the screen shield right here. That's on right there. So now we're going to do the install for the actual crown itself. So let's check this out. I believe there's some adhesive strips. So we have a tab right here. I'm going to pull this piece off. It goes around the whole thing. And I believe that's all of it. And then I come here Line it up just so. A little bit of a shift here, a little bit of a shift. Of course, if you don't get the glass screen shield on there perfect, then the actual aluminum bumper is not going to line up either, because it has to, has to wrap around the edge of the screen. And I think I got it. I think I got it. So there we go. It's on the iPhone right now, and as you can see, it does do a good job of covering the edge of it, and that looks pretty spot on. So I kind of like that. Now, one thing I'm kind of concerned when it comes to this, the BodyGuardz crown here, is if I can use it with cases. And so I spoke with BodyGuardz, and I said there actually are quite a few cases that you can use the crown while it's on your phone, because it kind of wraps around the edge. Let me show you. It's like, as you can see, it's pretty close to the edge. But they actually gave me a list of a bunch of different cases, cases like the Spec Candy Shell and some of those other cases. They were some of my favorite cases. And they said that it will work with it just fine. So I'm kind of curious to test it out and check that out. But I think this is a really good option for those of you. I know plenty of people that don't like using cases on their phone, and they like to rock their iPhone 6 naked with nothing on it at all. So this is a really good option to have for those types of people that don't like cases, but still want to have some good protection on the screen, and they'll have complete full protection, as opposed to the way it was before, where there was that little gap on the edge. But it looks really sharp. It's also available in the aluminum, the lighter color, gray, not the dark, not the black one here, but like the space gray, I guess, color. So if you have a white iPhone, it'll match it up real well. The really cool part about this whole thing is this. They could have upcharged you to get the crown with the iPhone, with the BodyGuardz Pure, but it's the same exact price. If you don't want it, you don't have to order it. But it's $40 regardless. So it's $40 if you just want the screen shield, or $40 for the BodyGuardz Pure plus the crown. So I think that's a really cool thing that BodyGuardz did. They didn't have to do that. They could have easily charged you an extra $10, $15 for the little piece of aluminum, but they didn't do that. So I think that's a really good value, really good option for those that want to have edge-to-edge protection on their screen. Maybe that you're not interested in using the case. If you do have a case, it's a low-profile case that doesn't completely wrap around the whole edge of the iPhone. They may not work with it, but as you guys can see, if you have cases that don't wrap around too far, you should be fine. So I'm kind of curious to see how many of my cases I can actually use with this. But so far, I'm pretty impressed. It looks really nice, and I think it's something that you guys probably worth checking out. So if you guys want to go see this, go to bodyguardz.com, and it's the ScreenGuardz Pure plus the crown. Like I said, $40, retails for $40, and a really good solution to get some edge-to-edge protection on the iPhone 6 with that rounded screen. There's other screen shields out there, and I haven't been satisfied with anything else I've seen on the market, so I'm really glad that BodyGuardz came out with this. So anyways, guys, that's it for me today. If you have any questions about what you've seen so far, post them down below. I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with all of my content, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, guys, make sure you stop by geeksterlabs.com for the latest in tech news and video reviews. And I will see you in the next video review.